see if she starts. Been taking her out for a while. A couple of squeezes there. Beautiful. Yeah, we might just give it a quick putt around just to make sure everything's in order. It was easy enough so far. I guess the hard part's coming up. Let's just check the bar out. There's no guarantees we're going to get out. Bit of swell coming through. Almost lost you too. Alright, well, let's just pop her in neutral for a sec. Let her putt around. The bait got a bit squashed, and we did not do that very smoothly by a long shot. Did everything get wet in here? No, it's dry. That's good. Alright. Well, we survived that. We'll chalk that one definitely down to impatience and yeah, just a little poor timing and yeah, impatience. I should have just waited for the lull, but I sort of thought I saw a gap, and yeah, we almost got it wrong. Luckily the boat stayed upright. Otherwise we would have been having a garage sail on the beach there, because we passed the rock wall, which is fine, but that wave was just taking me straight for shore. Engine stayed going, which was fine, so we got going pretty quick and we got out of there pretty quickly, but definitely not ideal. I'm soaked now, and that was not the way I was planning it to go, but yeah, we made it through. Everything's still intact. We broke our little handle here, which is a bit of a bummer on the fridge or the cooler, but apart from that, we've got everything we need still, and we are all in one piece. So look, definitely a little yeah, a little hasty on that one. So what are we doing here? Why are we out here today? The bar looked a lot better when I went and checked it just before I went through, but I think what's happened is because the tide's coming up, the tide's come up enough that it's actually made it the waves, it's got enough height that the waves are making it over the bommy a little easier now. So I think that definitely had something to do with it. So just the time it took me to check the bar, come back, get the boat ready and get out, the waves are actually coming over now the edge, and it's yeah, making it a bit more hairy. So getting it in, I'll just have to try and wait for those lulls and time it, but we should be all right. But yeah, that was just stupid because it's not that big and dangerous. But yeah, it's funny how quickly it can go a bit pear-shaped. I think we're all right though. Keep the engine going for a little bit. Alright, well, let's see. This bad boy's going to start no problems. Sweet, okay, that's good. The Spanish have been around. We're just going to go for a little trial and see how we go. Alan, a good mate of mine that does the Reaper rigs, has basically given me a whole bunch of little testers that he's printed up. So I thought, what a great chance to sort of, you know, go and have a little cruise around with some pillies and see if we can troll some dead baits. I didn't want to bother with live baits. I don't have a sounder on this this boat. Here's a bigger one. That bigger one. Yeah. Should be right. So once it goes into there, that'll snap down. But we might run this one. Oh no, we'll still do it upside down. But we've got to just measure her up. So usually do that. In through the tail. And then just pop the head in there like that. And then lock her in with the Reaper, with the synth. Nice. And we're locked in. This little trailer here, this stinger is probably right on the edge, but we'll pop it in and we'll see if it stays. I don't think it will stay there. And as he thaws out a bit more, that should swim good. We're just cruising up a little bit because the current's taking me down into a bit of a danger zone again. But we'll just pop that out. You never know, might get a hit on the way back up. And then we'll turn down current and we'll get this guy out as well. Got the pink skirt on this side. Okay, and this one's a little easier. We just basically put the head in on this one and synth it down. Just lock her into place like that. And this one just gets the little stinger just popped in. Oh, I like that. Simplicity. It swims around like that. Probably get a bit more action on this one when they're all thawed out. And there are our two baits. Out swimming. Now we just cut some laps. Look at the swell coming in, eh? That's a bit of a worry. Definitely a bit of swell getting around. Look at all the bait. I think they're garfish. Oh, here we go. Got something here. Come on. Oh. I might just let that run for a sec and just get this one in. Because we're kind of yeah. Got something that hasn't lit up yet, that's for sure. Got a bit of weight to it. Okay, we'll pop her in neutral, see which way we head here. Seems to have gone straight down though, which is not encouraging. Let's get this one in. Don't think it's very big, whatever it is. It's been pretty close to the boat. I thought I had this out a fair ways, but let's just take our time. We've got something here. Definitely got a fish. What is it? It's hard to tell. Looks like a mackerel. Looks like a spotty actually. I'll take that far out. I might just loosen up and just get some of these lines out of the way. And then I might just drag us out a little bit further. Whoa, whoa, here we go. Oh. Hope there's no shark or anything on him. He seems to be putting some big tugs in there. Probably need to get him in then. so. Okay. Oh, it's a nice spotty. Get the gaff into him. Definitely need some control over this guy. Oh, or not. Okay, we gotcha. We gotcha. What are we going to do with you though? Let's get a knife. Got hooks and everything everywhere. So we'll get the lip grips on him as well. That'll be a nice way to sort of control his head, hopefully, without going berserk. Just get the knife out and take care of business straight up. Geez. It's no good, is it? It's all a little bit precarious. Okay, but that is a cracking fish. Beautiful fish. Okay, get our lip grips off. And what we'll do is we'll literally just wrap him up in the towel. And we'll splash a bit of water on that in a sec as well. So, one spotty wrapped up. And slide him up the back a bit so we get all our rods and stuff sorted. We're all over the shop, aren't we? But that rig worked great. Alright, got another one rigged up. Get her out. Okay, we just got another little hit. Very, very light hit, but we'll have to check on that one. Definitely saw it get a little tap, slight drag pull, but nothing major. But yeah, okay, we've lost our bait. So don't like that. That engine just went boom. Turn the idle speed up. Just keep it going. Might think about heading in soon. Just want that tide to slow down and peak out. Ooh, there's a bigger bait. That's good. I'm glad I found that one in the pack. Let's get him on. Similar kind of hook system to what I used to use on my homemade rigs, so I'm used to rigging them up, so I'm used to measuring it up like that. And probably his head in. Beautiful. Geez, they cinch down. They lock in nice, don't they? Cool. Alright, if ever any bait was going to get hit, I'd like to think it was this one. Still a bit frozen actually, he's in the center of the pack, but I think he'll swim alright. Okay, let's tow him around a bit. It's the nice thing about these rigs, with the bib on them and everything, you're kind of really confident that it's going to swim fine, which is nice. I do like that aspect of it. There's always an element with dead baits that you really got to make sure you're swimming straight, you know what I mean? At least straight, if not a bit of waggle. Nothing worse than a spinning bait. Having said that though, I have had the odd occasion where I have had hits on a spinning bait as well, so it's sort of funny. You know what I want to do? Oh look, we're getting hits already. Oh, insta hit. We'll go forward a bit and set it. in neutral. Is he still on? He's gone quite... Oh, no, there he goes. A little bit. It'd be nice if this one was in Spanish. Oh, it's coming back towards me or something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did he get off? No, he's still there. Well, barely had time to flick the bail arm over. I was just about to swap these rods over so I could get a better shot with the camera, but so we won't need to do that anymore. He's coming all the way back to me, that's for sure. He's right under the boat. There he is. Oh. Yeah, he's woken up now, he's not happy. He's realised something bad's about to happen. Okay, I might bring him around this side of the boat again. And what have we got this time? It's another spotty. Beauty! Spotties are on fire at the moment, eh? Just don't want him running towards the boat, that's all. Okay. Okay, mate. Just want nice safe gas shots to keep them away. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, should have him, and then we'll get the knife out. It's got to be a careful operation with these guys. Very toothy. But that is another cracking fish. Gaff out. Get him down there for a sec and we'll get the towel out. Okay, let's get all the pokey things covered again. Gaff covered with a cork. Mate, that rig was all out of all of like 30 seconds. Just got it out, barely done anything, and we're straight onto that fish. That's great. That engine is definitely making some funny sounds. Popping every now and then. Feel something going on. Hopefully didn't get water in the little tank. But whatever's going on, I think we might start getting closer to the shore and having a look at it. So we'll get these guys wrapped up. Reckon the spotties are thick today though. Didn't take much effort to get another one then. Yeah, out all of like a couple of seconds. Alright, we'll turn these around. I think we'll stop the fishing now. I'm sure we could catch as many mackerel as we wanted today. Spotties anyway. But we just want to concentrate on getting in safe and all of that. We'll get in and check it out because the motor every now and then does a little dip and I don't like the feeling of that. So yeah, let's stay close. Alright. And it turns out we are going to live. That's wonderful. Okay. It's just been in the fridge while I've been cleaning the boat and everything. And he's got all these scales stuck to him because we didn't hose him. We just put him straight from the towel straight into the fridge. Yeah, beautiful spotted mackerel. Very, very happy with that. Always a treat. Pretty much, it's like any mackerel. There's so much yield and so much flesh. After this morning's events, I feel like I feel like something like just oily, like a burger. So I'm going to do like a beautiful chunk of this spotty here, and we're going to cut a nice, like a little back piece out, and we're going to turn it into a nice beer battered burger. Didn't quite have the timing down this morning, did I? So I don't know if a lot of the time at those bars, like there's usually people walking and fishing in the mornings. Probably just about that much. Probably don't even need that much. We'll just do the tail edge. But there's usually some people sort of walking and checking out the bar at first light. So it'll be interesting to see whether, well, first of all, I'd be interested to see how bad it looked. And secondly, whether someone sort of got their phone out and filmed me. Because stuff like that usually, if it's bad enough, all of a sudden does its rounds on social media. So I'm probably going to look like a bit of an idiot. But hey, you know. Now, it might not look like much, but once we break these little edges down, geez, the flies are in force here. Once we break it down and actually put it into the batter, it'll be heaps. It'll be surprising the amount we get off it. So, there's one. And yeah, once we skin these two, we get these 4 perfect little fillets, perfect for beer battering. Beautiful. They're going to be great. Sometimes you do these epic stacks and you're like, oh man, at least I got good footage. And then you look back at it and you're like, oh, it almost looks like nothing happened. But I got a feeling this one might look a bit horrible. Not quite as bad as that guy going through Brunswick Heads though. I don't know if anyone's seen that. He gets knocked off and then he grabs back onto the boat. Man, that bar is nasty. I'd avoid Brunswick at all costs. Anyway, let's get some batter going and yeah, batter these guys up. We've previously used this to fry up. And this is just olive oil. It's not anything fancy, just regular olive oil, not extra virgin. We also had some leftover slaw from last night's dinner. Tuan made a delicious kind of coleslaw, so that'll go perfect on a fish burger. And sometimes this kind of salad, great fresh when you're eating it like as a salad, but when you're putting it on a burger or something like this, just that day marinating in all the sweet dressing, and that's going to make it extra nice. So that's just onions, cabbage, capsicum, apple, radish, and some sprouts as well. And that is going to be particularly good on the burger. It's just making it very easy for me. So part of the reason why I chose this was also because I knew there was a beer in the fridge, but I just went and picked it up. It was high in the fridge, and when I picked it up, it's actually been opened and put back in the fridge, funnily enough. I know I didn't do that. But yeah, I think it's probably about half full, so it should be enough. Okay, get our fish. And we're just going to give the fish a light dusting to dry it up. we do it over here. So we just want the fish nice and dry before we batter it. And then with the batter, we just get the self-raising as well. And we don't want to put too much in. We use the rest of that. Just got to be careful not to go too heavy on the flour because we might not have enough beer. Get our whisk. But you can see how quickly that thickened up. Doesn't take a lot of flour to get your ratios right. You just got to muck around, but don't go too heavy-handed either way because it's surprising how quickly it can get out of hand and you'll run out of beer if we've got only a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty good actually. We kind of nailed it there. I want that, see the consistency with it is running off the whisk. That's about right. I want it slightly thicker than normal. Normally, a lot of the time I'll do it just a little bit thinner, but I want these to be nicely coated. So, and that's it. It's literally just beer and self-raising flour. And then once you get that consistency right, it's super easy to do. You can see some movement in the oil already. So a nice way to check, we'll just dip your finger in, put a little bit of batter in there, see how it's floating up pretty quick. We want intense bubbling and floating to the surface. So we'll give it just a little bit more, and then we're ready to dip. Get the chopping board down. A lot of the time when I don't have paper towels, I just use the chopping board and just let the oil soak into the wood. Makes it nice and easy, and you don't have to worry about wasting some paper towels. But yeah, let's dip. And I reckon we're probably good just to chuck them straight in. Okay. Oh, these are going to be good. Can't really go wrong with a bit of beer battered fish, can ya? This guy down there. Oh boy, they look amazing already. Clean as you go. Give them a little shake. Make sure they're separated. Flip this guy. This guy's the one that went in first. Flip them in order. Ooh, look at those. Golden. So drain off the oil. Try and keep them crispy and not soggy. Whew. They look primo. Oh, that's a crispy batter. Jeez. Making it hard for me. Could cut it open, but I only want one. Here we go. Yeah, they're nice and fresh, which is good. You gotta have them fresh from the bakery. Definite salt. And there for a sec. Just heat it up and get some little brown edges. Just give it that little bit extra. Okay, so let's get to maybe these two in the middle. They look the crunchiest. We'll go left and right. Not sure how we're going to manage this. Now some people might be looking going, oh my god, it's got apple in it, but dude, there's nothing better than a little bit of slaw with some sweetness. Oh man, people are going to really get upset. Maybe not on a burger, but I like sultanas in a slaw as well. Jeez, it's good. It's really good. Oh, I'm spilling it everywhere though. Alright, and might just go a little bit more mayo, or this is aioli. Well, that's just coming out whether I like it or not. Ooh. Oh man, that batter is so good. Over you go. See if we can transfer without completely destroying everything. Burger. And I reckon we can do a little bit more of the salad on the side. That's going to be an epic feast. Where are we going to do it? We're doing it inside again? Mate, that looks delicious. So we'll put the lid on, give it a little squeezing, and we might take the camera off. So, how are we going to do this? How good is that burger? Lots of fish ratio to salad. We haven't quite hit the salad properly yet, but yeah, no, and I like it like a decent. You don't want to go too thin because then it's just all batter. You want a decent amount of fish in a fish burger, so you can get quite a lot of that flavour, because you're dealing with a lot of bread as well. Mmm. Yeah, apple and slaw. Man, that's really good. That's a good burger. It's a really good burger. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how nothing like a good boat flipping to yeah, get the appetite up, that's for sure. Not what I want to keep doing. Yeah, we came close to ruining another boat. I flipped the skiff once. The power fisher, that skiff that I used to ride around on once in the Tullabudger bar, and we learned a lot of lessons there about rejuvenating or getting your motor, a two-stroke motor, back online, and a few other things. But I got lucky there. The boat did flip right over, and I couldn't right it. I did have a video up it, but that footage wasn't very good. I don't think I had the right cameras back then to get any decent footage of the flip. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that 3D camera gets of this one. I definitely did rush it. I sort of saw the opportunity, what I thought was an opportunity, and I just took it without sort of putting much thought into it. So used to being, say, on the kayak, where, you know, that kind of wave, I'd probably just bounce straight over or just pierce through. But, you know, on the inflatable, you're pretty much very buoyant. So, like, yeah, I just basically floated up on it and then just basically took off, catching the wave down, it felt like. Anyway, I need to see the footage again. I can't quite... what happened in my mind is I rode down the wave a little bit and turned sidewards, and then luckily the motor was still going, and then I was able to sort of obviously just scoot out sidewards across the waves and, you know, and find that gap. But yeah, let's finish our burger and yeah, chalk this one up to a learning experience, and we're lucky we got some good fish and got in safe, and yeah, we'll have another crack at it and hopefully no boat flips from here on. All right, see ya.